Hero time starts now.
From the land of crazy hairstyles and overly ridiculous weapons, it's time for the Anime Mavericks podcast. And now, here they are, your Anime Mavericks.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Anime Mavericks podcast, the official anime podcast of RVT. We want to thank you guys once again for joining us here this week on The Shades.
I'm Yummy Angie.
And I'm Mike Show.
We, of course, are your Anime Mavericks, and we're here to bring you all the anime news, reviews, and interviews that you crave. So, Mavericks, how we doing this week?
Okay. It's just been a long week for me, but short week next week.
My week's gone pretty well. Yeah, folks, I'm getting married again.
Mazel tov!
Yeah, congratulations.
I guess it's a good timing for us to do the show this week, so you don't have to worry about it next week, right? You can focus on what's more important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun over here on my end as well. Just been getting through. I do have something in the works. I'm not gonna spoil what it is just yet because I still haven't really locked anything down for certain yet. But I'm at this point, I'd say I'm 95% certain I've got something coming in the near future. Something big. What it is, you'll just have to wait and see. And again, I don't even know when this is gonna happen. It's just I'm working on something right now. I will say that all of our Mavericks out there will definitely appreciate it once they see what I've got in the works.
I know it's coming.
Oh yeah, by the way, Lady K's here right now.
The lady is on
Hey,
vacation.
Lady K.
God help us all.
They say hi, by the way.
Hello.
Oh, and yes, my daughter's here as well.
Hi.
She's heading out. Anyway.
Where's my beautiful cookies?
Oh, Jesus.
Both of you. I know.
Anyway, on tonight's show, it's Mike's pick this week, and he's decided to pick something new for once. Something that's still kind of airing right now, which is kind of out, which should make it interesting. And then later on tonight on AMTV, we're gonna hit the dance floor and dance till we're dead, I guess you could say. Pretty sure I just kind of gave away something there. All right, you. But first, it's time for everyone's favorite topic. It's the anime news of the week. But we're gonna have something a little different tonight. Because, see, tonight's anime news is gonna have an unintended theme. The 3 stories that I found for us tonight, and I looked for anything else I could do, but the 3 stories kind of have a common connection. So, I'm gonna be introducing it slightly differently, because our first story comes from Angie, obviously, our anime informer, but, damn it! Quit breaking the flow! You never can. Bad news, Gardner? Yeah, you could say that. Because we're going to have 3 stories that have one specific transition. So I'm going to go ahead and just get it out of the way now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our douchebag of the day. Yeah, 3 douchebag of the day stories. Angie, what do you got for us?
Okay. Well, yeah, mine involves tax evasion because so the founder of anime studio Ufotable.
Ufotable.
Yeah, Hikaru Kondo has been charged with tax evasion and for evading 139 million yen in in unpaid taxes for him and his company.
Which equates to about $1.28 million tax evasion. Ew.
Yep. So So one of the Japanese newspapers was reporting on Monday that basically Kodondo was he purportedly hid around 30% of the proceeds from some of their anime themed restaurants in Kyoto, and store them in his private home. So yeah, so he's been cooking the books.
Oh.
Going back to at least 2015, 17, and 18. So yeah, he's been concealing a lot of
Oh,
profit.
yeah, so he's been doing this for a lot of a total of 446 million yen, or around $4.1 million in tax evasion over the last several years. Good fucking Christ.
Yep. So now he owes. Yes, so now he owes like 1.28 billion in back taxes. Oh my god, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and why this company? Why did it have to be this company whose founder decided to be an ass? Because, like, if it was something like, Gonzo or one of those, or A1 Pictures, you know what? It's bad, but you could see it, because those companies always like to play it cheap anyway. But fucking Studio UFO Table, these are the guys who do the Fate series. They do, like, the Tale series, God Eater, Demon Slayer. One of the hottest anime out right now.
Yes, yeah, they've been. Yes. How did they not get caught sooner? Because it's like, how did no one wonder why they weren't making more money when they have the Fate Stay Night series, anime, under their belt?
Yeah, you pretty much know these guys are making bank, so how the hell are they not counting it? They should have caught this a lot sooner.
Well, like they said, it's like those, it was, it wasn't the main thing. It's their side project of all those little I guess it's an anime themed restaurant. So I assume it's all those pop-ups we always read about, where it's like, oh, come here and have I guess a saber themed latte or something.
Yeah. Now, the lawyer representing Mr. Kondo apparently has apologized to fans and saying they've sent in a corrected tax return and paid the amount. But it's like, dude, if it was just the 1 year, you could easily just say, okay, it was an accident. I mean, it was a big accident, but you could say, but we've got evidence here that says you've been cooking the books for years on end. Yeah, no, you don't get away with it this time.
Oh my god, that's probably not the first time he's done that too. Oh my god, 'cause
Yeah.
at one point they thought he might have been appropriating funds from a charity auction.
Oh,
What an
Jesus.
asshole! Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to send this one into the monk. I'm gonna have to send this one into the monk later. Jesus. Yeah, I think Boys is right. A little bit of fame, and all of a sudden you think you're God.
Okay, yeah, they didn't file charges for that one, but still, he probably did. Looking at this, what an asshole!
Oh, wow! It's bad when even Angie's throwing out the swears. You're usually the nice one.
Hey, don't go stealing money from the charity auction.
Yeah, that's when you know you've crossed the line, when you've got Angie calling you an asshole. You can hear it from me and Mike all the damn time, but when you hear it from Angie now, you know you done fucked up.
Oh, I curse under my breath all the time. I try
under
very
your
hard
breath,
for not to come out on the streams.
That's what I'm saying.
In a mood this week. Oh my
That's
God.
exactly what I'm saying. You know things are bad when you finally just come out and say, fuck it. Oh, that being said, yeah, UFO Table, you got some PR to pull now. Good luck. You're gonna need it. You better make sure season 2 of Demon Slayer is A, happening, and B, going to be kick ass, or else you're in trouble. Anyway, Speaking of trouble, let's get into our second douchebag story. And this is more of a follow-up to, well, one of the more infamous anime stories in the anime community right now. Mike, what do you got for us?
We finally have a suspect arrested after 10 months. Yes, Kyoto Animation of course, you remember back on July 18th of last year with that fire that broke out. It's Kyoto Animation Studio 1 building with a total of 70 people working there at the time. Of course, it's killed 36, injured 33, in addition to one man who was just out in the area who was injured from minor smoke inhalations. But still, we finally caught the.
Yep. No. Here, I want to correct you on one thing. We'd already caught the man a while back. What is going on is that he's been seeking medical help, and now he's officially being arrested. Also, I want to make it clear, we are not naming the suspect by name because we don't do that shit.
And no, in fact, I don't even see a name on here. All I just know is he's a 42-year-old unemployed man from Minimuma.
Yeah, Minuma Saitama from the Saitama Prefecture. And if any of you make a One Punch Man joke, you're out of here. I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there. But yeah, even the article does not name this individual, and that's for the best. We are not going to be giving this man a name because, very much like other YouTubers out there, like Philip DeFranco, we feel that we should be focusing on the victims, not the suspects. So fuck this guy.
Yep. Of course, his whole story behind this is that, well, they stole my idea for a story, so they all gonna burn. So yeah. But the studio has nothing to say to the man, and added that actions and their results are everything. So no matter what excuse he could give for his action, no matter what kind of words of remorse for the results he could state, there's nothing to bring back our colleagues whose lives were snatched away, and no healing for our injured colleagues. So yeah.
That's pretty. Yeah, I mean, this we lost a lot out of this fire. Like this, it would be one thing if it was just things. If it was just items, even if they were like full IPs worth of materials, it's sad, but it could be dealt with. But people died in this fire. People lost their lives. We can't replace that. We could have replaced the art and the materials used, but you can't replace human lives.
No, absolutely not. And but yes, so he's in custody finally after having him in the hospital for this long. And the Kyoto Prefecture government is still in the process of determining the distribution of the number is 3,314,438,000 yen in donations for the injured and the families of the victims in the attack as of April.
Yeah, about $30 million in donations is to be distributed. Which, good God, that is that's some love, right? And much deserved, because Kyoto Anime has always been an amazing studio. So hopefully they get themselves back on their feet with that, and whatever's left will be decided to be hopefully be put to good use as well.
Right, and of course they're still in hiatus thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic. They had the original plan of the hiatus was to last 1 month, but extended to the end of May, which there still are.
Bullshit plugging on there.
And it sounds like he got distracted by the misses there. I will say that I've been intentionally avoiding any COVID-19 stories. The only time I'm going to bring up COVID-19 is in the very, very unlikely chance that an entire studio gets shut down because of it. Any delays or any event cancellations, like convention cancellations, those are coming. Those are happening still. And we're also seeing some animes resume, whether it be the dub or just the actual anime itself being resumed. So those stories we're not going to cover because there's just way too many to keep up with. But keep your eyes on your look on Anime News Network or Crunchyroll for updates on those. But unless there is an entire studio that's forced to shut down because of COVID-19, we're not going to talk about it. It's not worth bringing the room down every goddamn week. We're going to be doing that tonight.
Right. But yeah, but yeah, like I said, they're still around. Like I said, they're just working through their website forms and shipping orders from its stores. So they're still around. It's just hope we can get back on their feet soon.
Yeah. Now there is a somewhat very loosely connected story that I wanted to bring up because of the reason for this fire. I'll lead you in here on this one, Mike. But basically, like we said earlier, like Mike mentioned earlier, the reason this asshole started this fire was because he felt that a story he had submitted to Kyoto Annie had been stolen from him. Well, guys, this is why most studios have a policy of not accepting outside submissions unless you do a proper pitch. Unless you do a full-on professional pitch, don't bother sending your stuff in. And one studio has decided to make that very fucking clear.
Yep, that would be Studio Bones has released a statement on their website asking the general public not to submit story ideas. This is to avoid any unfortunate disputes or controversies that may arise from any coincidental identicality or similarities between the submitted idea and the intellectual property originally developed by Bones Inc.
Basically what they're saying is that don't submit any work to us because we don't want to risk this happening to us. And they go into full in on this, and they also specify that if you go ahead and do this anyway after we just told you not to, then legally speaking, we are not responsible for the confidentiality of your idea. We are not obliged to consider, evaluate, or adopt it. We are not obliged to reply to the idea. We are not liable in any way, including but not limited to liability for monetary compensation, or should an idea be similar to something that they create. They are not obliged to return the idea, and any ideas or proposals submitted as hard copies via courier shall, as a general rule, be discarded unopened. So, yeah, they're making it very fucking clear. You submit an idea, we are not even going to look at it, and if something we make just happens to be similar to what you gave us, well, too bad, not our problem. You don't like it? Tough titty. Unless we call you in to pitch something, don't waste your time. Like, seriously, guys, Bones is making their stance very fucking clear, and I don't blame them. They do not want to be the next Kyoto Annie, and I wouldn't want to either. Alright, so that brings us to our last story, and a true 100% grade A douchebag of the day. You know, the kind of story that normally qualifies under that title. Because, oh good God, seriously, people, what is going on with the mental state of people in Japan right now? Because police have arrested a 21-year-old male Kyoto resident on Tuesday on suspicions of intimidation and forcible obstruction of business. Basically, this person had been posting on message boards threatening to murder anime director Tatsuki, who you might know best for the anime Kimono Friends, as well as a voice actress from the series, her family, and staff members by stabbing them and setting them on fire. And again, given that it's connected to given the Kyoto Annie fire, Japan's gonna be taking that shit pretty fucking seriously right now. Basically, once the voice actress in question reported the threat to police, anime staff had temporarily halted the work. Television network NHK, who was one of the people that was that basically gotten word about this, identified the actress Yui Ishikawa, and basically after the investigation, the suspect admitted to the charges and said in a deposition that they had a personal grudge against the director, but didn't intend to actually hurt him. Yeah, you gotta think for a minute here. Again, after the Kyoto Annie fire, you're gonna make a threat like that? I don't care if you're joking or not. You need to be very careful what words you use because people are gonna take that shit seriously. God damn it, people. Just, why do people do this? You don't like something, you have an issue with a director or a cast member or something to that effect, fine. You can just share your displeasure all you want, but once you've gone to threats, you have officially lost the high ground.
Mm-hmm.
Again, these are the kind of stories we talk about at the monastery all the fucking time. People acting like this. Anyway, so yeah, and to be fair, Kimono Friends, I've actually been curious about this one. This might be a future Enemy Mavericks watch. So we'll have to we'll have to look into this in the future. If anything else, just to spite this asshole. I'll have to see where it's available. That being said, that is going to be the anime news for this week. And now it's time to get to Mike Shell's anime for this week. And like I said, in one of the rare changes, it's not super rare, but it's rare enough that Mike actually picked something that's actually still airing on Funimation right now. The dub is still coming out. And this will be an interesting one, actually. So
I'll keep you on your toes somehow.
Would be fun if we didn't, if someone didn't. But tonight we are taking a look at the anime Plunder. I have absolutely no idea what I'm getting myself into here. And that's,
we will all find out.
Yeah. I've tried looking in on this because it has been suggested for other things, but I have no idea. Go ahead and put the link there in the chat for everybody at home, for everybody watching on Twitch, and if you're on if you're on the YouTube VOD, I have the lovely little Bitly link right there. And yes, folks, I do make those every single week. I go in and make a Bitly link every week for each one of these streams because I want to make sure it's easy for you to pull up the episode. Alright, so I think most of you guys at home are probably already loaded up and ready to go. Oh, hold that thought. Little man's getting ready to go to bed. Night, buddy. Good night. Anyway, so... Kids. Alright, we all set?
Yep.
Ready here.
DJ Maestro, I think I might have just seen... I don't think I got you anything from you right this minute, but I'll take a look at it later. Just... if you have me on Discord, if you have Discord, send it to me on Discord. That's usually where I check things. That being said, let us get this party underway. Plunder, Episode 1, The Legendary Ace. In 3, 2, 1, let. You guys hear the audio?
Loud and clear.
Good. Oh, this is a great start. Oh, so we're starting off with a mother getting killed by mysterious hands. What the fuck? Oh my. And suddenly generic fantasy town. That voice sounds familiar. Checking. Yep, I was right. I know who that voice is. God damn it. I'm too good at recognizing voice actors. Ah!
Yeah.
And I know that voice too. Oh yeah, I definitely know that voice. And we lost Angie, unfortunately. Good lord, would you leave her poor girl alone?
Jack, good God, man!
The hell, dude! Thank you!
Thank you!
This enemy brought to you by tits. Why not? How are you still alive?
Oh!
It's official, she snapped.
She seems too nice.
Yeah, I was curious about those. Dude, what the hell? Hands to yourself! Someone call Chris Hansen on this fucker?
Next time on the Wild World of Sports, pervert soccer.
So basically,
Oh my god. I'm so jealous of her step count.
right? No shit.
Yeah, because mine today is 265.
I'd go back to the creepy pervert before him.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this fucker.
Yeah.
At least the girl has one ace up her sleeve. She's a higher number.
Yeah, you noticed that too, huh? In fact, pretty much you had a higher number than almost everybody there. Watch those hands. God, why is all the guys in this show a bunch of fucking creepy perverts?
That's how Japan rolls, unfortunately.
Whoa!
Yeah, but he's military.
Good God. Sick bastard. Yep, I knew it. The star was a fake.
Yeah, Churchill's never not a psychopath.
Ugh. Well, what? Oh, that's a surprise. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, it's like, I know that's physically impossible. It's also fake.
And all of a sudden, the creepy pervert just turned into a badass. Oh, shit. He's a real legendary ace. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, kind of an inevitable plot twist, but at the same time, holy shit.
So so if that's true, they carry with them the number that they slayed. So he's slayed almost 1,000 people, and yeah, his number is 5,700. So yeah, I'd say badass.
Admittedly, even before I've realized he was he was listed as the main character on my thing, I kind of had a suspect that guy was going to be someone important. Like, it was too obvious, but still.
Yeah. Like, like Sheridan said, 4, number 4 or something.
Though, has anyone figured out any of the voice actors, at least for some of our main characters there? Because a lot of those voices were, all 4 of those voice actors are very familiar names.
Well, obviously the bad guy that's gonna get his ass kicked is Jerry Jewell.
You are right on the money there. That is indeed Jerry Jewell. No.
That sounds like Jerry. Like what's a psychopath voice? It's like, yeah, it's Jerry Jewell. Never done a crazy.
Here, let me see if I might actually ask for some help on this one. Hey, hon. I'm just gonna describe the main character based on the description alone. I want to see if you can guess who probably voiced him. Creepy pervert who's also a badass motherfucker.
Eric Vale.
Survey says, ding 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 ding.
Yeah, this is really hilarious.
Why else would I be asking you, dear? I got her to snort. Wow, I didn't expect that tonight. And for those who didn't hear, Eric Vale. Why else?
Fucking fangirl, what the shit?
That's exactly why I asked you. I figured that'd be the first name you went to. It was too perfect a setup for me not to do it. Yeah, as much as we used to make an old joke about her liking a certain other VA, which now we have completely abandoned that idea, her real uber fanboyism is for Eric Vale. In this series, no. In fact, I don't see his name listed at all. Though, I'm amazed that some of you didn't recognize Hina's VA, because it's a name that some of us in the watch party have heard plenty of times. Then again, I need DL, Flutter, or Zeltrax in here. They'd recognize her in a heartbeat. Kara, I'm surprised you didn't recognize her. Who else has that kind of cute, innocent type voice?
Harry Walker?
Nope. It's actually a VA. Actually, no, you have heard her VA before.
Tribulate?
Nope, strikes 2. I want to see if anyone gets this.
Give me more on the character.
I really can't. And not because of a giveaway, it's just I really don't know what else to say that would describe how this character is, and anything that would even clue you in as to who the VA would be.
I tap.
Yeah, don't blame me on this one, because again, you didn't hear the voice. I guarantee you, as soon as you heard enough of it, you'd recognize her.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling.
Hold up. Here, Sarah who? Sarah who? Because there are several Sarahs out there in the anime world, but I want to see if it's the one you think the one I think, if it's the one which one you're guessing. Hell, even if you just give me a character another character she played, I'll verify it for you. Oh wow, you're going all the way in on that one. I'm assuming you copy pasted that from Wikipedia. But yes, that is Sarah Wiedenhef as Hina. And our barkeep, Nana, there was also voiced by Caitlin Glass. That was our Ford VAs there. Though we also heard Derek Snow there as one of the guardsmen. One of David's henchmen. Quite the VA cast list on this one, too. I'm double checking Hina's mother is voiced by someone named Brianna Roberts. Well, I've never heard that. I don't think I've heard that name before, and for good reason. She hasn't done much. Okay, never mind. Still. No watch party for this one. Fuck. Oh well. Still. Anyway, I do like the setup for this, though. You know, just the whole idea of the counts, that creates some interesting story dynamics. How, you know, people having different counts for different reasons, having to bet the counts, having there's a whole bunch of different ways to do that, and how Lick's going to get involved. Very interesting stuff here. Any comments from you guys before I go to final call?
Yeah, like I said, the story is quite compelling. What is this $10,000 point ball that she's carrying around that they're calling a ballot, and obviously if her count goes up because she's walking around, is there any way it can really go down other than these duels that they have?
Yeah.
Maybe if she takes a horse. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, maybe if she uses some kind of other transportation, maybe it'll go down.
Or
But
if you walk backwards.
that'd be kind of stupid. No. We're trying to figure this out. Like, what would be how would her count go down? Or are there circumstances where you have a count that can't go down outside of Star Stakes? But that's why her count is harder to go put up, because, well, it takes a while for her to get the count up, considering how many steps it takes for her to finally get a point. Maybe that's why it's hard to do, because you can't go down, so just make it harder to go up. Creates a bit of a balance.
But yeah, final thoughts on this?
Yeah, let's get to the final feeling on this one. Would we watch more of this, Angie? Angie? Angie?
Oh, net crashed.
Well, that was earlier, unless it happened again. Oh, crap.
Oh, while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and throw my 2 cents in. Yes, I would watch more of this.
I could definitely see myself going quite a few episodes before making a final call. I could definitely see myself watching a few more episodes of this. I mean, I at least want to see, like, how they do world building in this. How does this world work?
And what does her mother do to get to a 0-point balance anyway?
Yeah, that's another good question. Yeah, there's quite a few questions to answer. I'm intrigued to learn more about Licht and what his deal is as one of the legendary aces. What the ballots are about. There's a lot I'd like to learn about to see how the series goes. So yeah, I'd definitely watch more of this. Still, anyway, let us know what you guys think also as well. Oh, and there goes my connection struggling a little bit. I'm losing frames here. Anyway. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, well, it was turned down a little bit, but I think I might have accidentally wobbled the USB port for the thing it did.
Well, real quick before we move on, what was your answer? Would you watch more of this?
Oh, mine's like a maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. Still, I think that's general consensus. We'd probably watch at least a few more. That being said, next time we come around, it's going to be Viewer's Choice Week, so make sure you guys let us know what you guys want us to see. If you have any suggestions for anime you'd like for us to check out here on the show, link is located down in the description below, or you can type in !AMP in the Twitch chat to pull up the suggestion form link there as well. Rules are on the screen. Only official websites or YouTube channels will be accepted. No straight comedy, shoujo, or drama anime. Those are really hard for us to riff. 10 to 30-minute episodes only. First episodes only, unless you have a damn good reason otherwise. And be sure to provide a link to the anime along with the series title on the off chance your link goes dead. Alright, and with that, it is time for us to switch on over and see what's happening on AMTV! Switch this over for you guys there, and oh boy, we got an interesting one here for tonight. So it's time to dance till we're dead, ladies and gentlemen. This will be an interesting one here. Again, one of our fans sent us a whole bunch of stuff as runners-up for the AMV VCAs this year, and because of that, we got a lot of great AMVs. We might have to make this a regular thing where we start getting suggestions from that, because there's a lot of AMVs that I think you guys would love to see that didn't get the love it deserved on Phantom Paradise. So we'll have to, and you'll see what I mean as we check out today's video here on AMTV. There you have it. Hashtag I'm afraid, which is actually in some kind of other foreign language. I don't know exactly which one. I want to say maybe Russian, but I could be way off. From Alina Vega. Quite an interesting AMV there. Zombieland Saga is the anime of choice there, hence why I said dance till you're dead. Sometimes I give you guys clues to the EMVs I'm going to be showcasing without giving you an actual giveaway. Pay attention on that one. Basa Sababa by Netta is the song of choice. Thank you to Guts for the suggestion. Again, these AMVs, they need to get noticed. And of course, Gardner in the chat. Damn it, Truck-kun! Hey, at least you didn't get isekai'd.
Nope.
Truck-kun had a different purpose this day. Anyway, again, thank you to Guts for the suggestion. If you guys have suggestions for AMVs you'd like for us to showcase here on AMTV, again, link is located down in the description below, or you can hit !AMTV in the Twitch chat to pull up the link there as well. Rules are on the screen as well. Only AMVs will be accepted. They must come from their original sources, whether it be the creator's official YouTube channel or their page on animemusicvideos.org. Now, I point that out again because the link that Guts sent me for this one wasn't from one of those. It wasn't from either of those sources. I had to go digging a little bit. Now, thankfully, I'm giving him a pass because the link that the YouTube page that it sent me to did in fact have a link to the original source on amvnews.ru, a Russian AMV site that has actually pretty much become the second home, pretty much been the main home for AMVs over the last few years. Pretty much 90% of the AMVs that were on AMV, the VCAs this year, were linked to amvnews.ru. So I may have to add that as a potential source for AMVs in the future, is amvnews.ru, because a lot of videos come from that place. Not even kidding. And finally, of course, provide all the relevant info you can to for the video in your submission. Again, on the off chance your link just happens to go dead. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us here tonight on the Anime Mavericks podcast. We hope you guys had a great time. If you enjoyed tonight's show and you haven't done so already, make sure you give us a follow to keep up with all of our streams and more. And if you can, subscribe to get access to our exclusive Twitch emotes, our VIP Discord channel, and our loyalty badges. Speaking of Discord, if you can, consider joining our Discord server and give us a server booster. Gives us better audio quality for the streams and a whole bunch of benefits for you guys, so check them out. And for everything else, all of our commands are located down in the description below. Learn them, use them, love them, and they will love you. In the meantime, we want to thank you guys for joining us as always here on RVTV. We are your Anime Mavericks, and we will continue to provide you all the anime news, reviews, and interviews that you crave. I'm the Shades.
I'm Yummy.
And I'm Mike Shell.
And we'll see you guys next time. Rock on! Special thanks to my patrons like Voice and our Frozen Traveler. Subscribe today to make these streams even better.